Yeah. So I've seen a few animators do this on YouTube. They make videos the times that they almost died or something. You know, that's pretty cool. So I thought I would do something like that. But nothing ever interesting really happens to me. But I still wanted to make the video though. I guess a couple times I had a few close calls. Well, I mean, I said a couple times, so it's less than a few. So I'll tell you about them. One time when I was like 20 or 21, I was trying to unplug my laptop. And the thing about laptops chargers is they're really hard to unplug, or at least mine is. And since it was so hard to pull out, I had to stick my fingernail between the prong and the outlet. So when I did this, I felt like something like go up my arm. It was like this strange feeling. I can't really explain it, but it was weird and it happened pretty fast. And then I think I did manage to unplug my laptop, and I just like let go. I let go as soon as I felt the weird feeling go up my arm. I was like, whoa, that was cool. What was that? So the lesson here is don't put your fingers so close to the outlet when something's already plugged in. This next one happened recently, like last year. I actually made a video on it a while back. I thought it was funny. So I called my friend and I was like, dude, there's a fire in my oven. What do I do? So he told me, just throw some water on it. That's a great idea. But turns out you're not supposed to pour water on a grease fire. It actually makes it worse. I didn't know that at the time. So you know what I did? I poured some water on it. That was a bad idea. So when I was making a pizza, I couldn't help but notice there was a flame in the oven. And I was like, hey, that wasn't supposed to be there. What's that doing there? So, if you see any fire, your instinct is to pour water on it, which was my first mistake because this happened to be a grease fire. My second mistake would be standing too close to said fire. And because this was a grease fire after all, the flames got too big. And let me tell you, I was standing probably a bit too close because as I poured the water onto it, I had to look closely to see if it was working, So for a second there, it looked like it was working. The flame actually did get smaller, but then it got bigger. So, I thought that was a good thing, but then, it got bigger. So I took a step back, and had I not take a step back, well, all I'm saying is if I hadn't took a step back, two things would have happened. I would have died horribly, or I would have ended up looking like this. Like, I was, very close to getting my face burnt off there, The inside of that oven was completely on fire, but it died out, don't worry. If I didn't step back when I did, I'd be screwed. So anyway, one of my friends actually saw the video about the fire I clearly created, and she texted me telling me how to handle a grease fire next time. 'Cause, knowing me, there might be a next time. But to be honest, I didn't start the fire. Billy Joel, anyone? Does anyone know who Billy Joel is? So anyway, yeah, I think I just made a bad situation worse. Those were only my close calls. I only had a couple close calls. It's nothing that interesting or anything. So here's a short video. I don't really make cartoons anymore because I have a hard time making my cartoons funny. So anyway, I also wanted to mention that I draw. I do drawings if you don't know. Here are some drawings on screen right now. You can see them on screen. Okay, the moral of this story is don't stand too close to fires, and don't put your fingers too close to the prongs when something's already plugged in. Okay, bye.